What if I told you that you don't need a spaceship, an astrophysics degree, or Tom Hanks yelling Houston, we have a problem, to explore landscapes that look straight out of another planet, because they're all right here on Earth? If a teleporter appeared in your living room right now, which of these alien-looking spots would you step into first? Strap in. This is your quick, witty, and only slightly jealous video to Earth's most otherworldly wonders. Number 10. Zhangye Danxia, China. If a geologist spilled a box of spices across the mountains, this would be the result. Zhangye Danxia's striped hills ripple in fiery reds, yellows, and purples. Nature's accidental art project. The layers formed over millions of years from minerals and sandstone, then tilted and sculpted by erosion. The Lençóis Maranhenses scenic area is the main section, where boardwalks and shuttle buses guide you through rainbow ridges like you're inside a kaleidoscope. Best time to go? Late afternoon or sunset, when the colors hit full drama mode. Bring a hat. The sun here has no chill. Number 9. Salar de Uyuni, Bolivia. If the sky ever wanted to check its reflection, it'd come here. In the rainy season, a thin layer of water turns this vast salt flat into the world's biggest mirror. In the dry months, it's an endless expanse of hexagonal salt patterns that make you feel like you're walking across cracked glass from another dimension. For that iconic mirror effect, go between January and February. In dry season, you can drive a 4x4 across the surface without getting soggy. Base yourself in Uyuni, Bolivia, or San Pedro de Atacama, Chile, and for bonus points, book a night tour, where stars above and below you blur into infinity. Number 8. Waitomo Glowworm Caves, New Zealand. Step inside these caves and look up. Suddenly, the ceiling twinkles like the Milky Way. Tiny glowworms, Arachnocampa luminosa, hang from the rock, glowing like living fairy lights. It's both magical and slightly eerie, like Mother Nature forgot where the stars belong. Tours run daily, lasting about 45 minutes, and pre-booking is a must. Glowworms don't wait for stragglers. Combine it with a trip to Hobbiton for the full Middle Earth meets outer space experience. Number 7. Pamukkale, Turkey. Pamukkale is the Earth's most modest snowfield, tiered white travertine terraces cascading down a slope, filled with warm blue pools that look photoshopped even when you're standing right there. Pamukkale literally translates to Cotton Castle, which sounds like a house for giant marshmallows. But no, it's all calcium carbonate depositing over millennia as hot spring water flows, evaporates, and leaves ghostly sculpted terraces behind. As if one miracle weren't enough, right next door sit the ancient ruins of Hierapolis, making this a 2-for-1 historical plus geological ticket. In the terraced areas, you must walk barefoot in designated paths to protect fragile surfaces, so your toes get both relaxation and responsibility. For lighting and fewer crowds, visit early morning or late afternoon. And don't skip Hierapolis' theater. If you whisper, "Are we not entertained?" as you exit, you'll either amuse passing tourists or frighten the ruins. Number 6. Wadi Rum, Jordan. Wadi Rum is the desert equivalent of, "Yes, I'll take the red sand dunes for $1,000, Alex." Towering sandstone and granite monoliths emerge from seas of red sand, and at times, you half expect Matt Damon to wander by asking for water. This is the Martian set dressed by Bedouins come to life. But Wadi Rum is not just scenery in a sci-fi novel. It's a place knitted with human history. Petroglyphs and inscriptions show humans have inhabited, traveled, and whispered stories here for over 12,000 years. You can spend the night in a Bedouin camp, sipping mint tea as constellations swirl overhead. Tours of 4x4 drives, camel treks, and hikes are arranged from the Wadi Rum Visitor Center. Jordan's tourism authority posts recommended itineraries. Honestly, you need no excuse beyond, "I want to sleep under alien stars." Number 5. Giant's Causeway, Northern Ireland. When you look at the Giant's Causeway, you'll think, either someone invented nature's version of a hexagonal honeycomb for giants, or the Earth got bored with randomness and demanded geometric order. Thousands of basalt columns, mostly hexagons, fit together like cosmic Lego jutting into the sea. Geological explanation? Rapid cooling of volcanic lava created uniform fractures. But honestly, I prefer the giant legend version. The National Trust runs the site. Entry to the visitor center, parking, exhibits, audio guides is ticketed, but walking on the stones via coastal paths is free. One frequent plea from the Trust: please stop jamming coins into the cracks. Over centuries, corroding metal damages the columns. The Giant is not taking tips. Number 4. Lençóis Maranhenses, Brazil. Picture dunes that seem carved from vanilla butter, stretching as far as you can see. Now imagine seasonal lagoons, filled by rainwater, filling the troughs between dunes with turquoise brilliance. That's Lençóis Maranhenses, a national park that makes deserts look like beaches and then changes its mind. The lagoons are rain-fed, which means timing is everything. Visit between May and September, with July-August often the peak, and you'll find the dunes dotted with mirror-like pools. Stay in towns like Barreirinhas, Santo Amaro, or Athens as base camps, and take sunrise or sunset tours to capture the full magic hour. If the sand feels too soft, remember, no jet skis, no speedboats, just your legs and a sense of wonder. Number 3. Fly Geyser, Nevada, USA. If a coral reef decided to take a vacation in a desert, it might look like Fly Geyser. This surreal geothermal cone of mineral deposits, colored by thermophilic algae, quietly oozes water and life into the arid surroundings. Because the site sits on private land, Fly Ranch, access is strictly limited. You can only visit via guided nature walks. No wandering off like a rogue Indiana Jones. Tours typically run about 3 hours and include wetlands, art installations, bird life, and, drumroll, the geyser itself. Book through Friends of Black Rock High Rock. Show up early and bring your curiosity and camera. The security is stricter than the geyser's color palette, but also more human. Number 2. Lake Natron, Tanzania. On Lake Natron, the water sometimes turns rust red. Thank you, algae and mineral chemistry, and everything looks like it's dipped in berry syrup. But the real drama is the millions of lesser flamingos that breed here. While the surrounding waters are harsh, alkaline, and caustic enough to sting skin, the flamingos thrive, building nests on the margins and painting the lake pink with their presence. Visiting is not for the casual tourist with flip-flops and sunscreen only. You'll travel with operators who know the risks, respect local regulation, and aim to make you say, "I can't believe this is Earth." The dry season is ideal for observing breeding colonies. Handle carefully. Lake Natron is fragile, precious, and one of nature's boldest exhibits. Number 1. Deadvlei and Sossusvlei, Namibia. Imagine a stark white clay pan cracked like old parchment, with blackened skeletal trees reaching skywards, silent witnesses to something that died centuries ago. That's Deadvlei, tucked within Namib-Naukluft National Park near Sossusvlei. About 600 to 900 years ago, the Sauchab River flooded this area, enabling camel thorn trees to grow. When the river shifted and dunes encroached, the water supply was cut off and the trees died. But in this hyper-arid climate, they never decomposed. Instead, they stand as haunting silhouettes against blazing orange dunes and blue sky. Getting there involves driving from Cesarium, either by 4-wheel drive or shuttle, across 4 kilometers of sandy terrain, followed by a walk. Some visitors even climb Big Daddy, one of the highest dunes in the area, for a vantage point over the entire scene. If you time it right, sunrise or late afternoon, the shadows lengthen, colors shift, and it becomes a silent, surreal tableau. Just remember, bring water, Walk carefully over the cracked pan and let your jaw drop in polite awe. And there you have it, proof that you don't need to leave Earth to feel like you've stepped onto another planet. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe for more adventures. Until then, pack curiosity, travel smart, and remember, you're already living on the coolest planet in the galaxy.